time for fun fact, guys. Do you know that Uruguay is a country in the south of Latin America? And the total population of Uruguay is 3 million people. And guess what? Out of this 3 million, 2 million, which makes it around 67% of the total population, lives only in the capital city, Montevideo. Yes, that's true. And if you go outside Montevideo in the countryside of Uruguay, it is a very green and open, widespread area, and there are not many people living around in the deepest corners of Uruguay. So 67% of the total population lives only in the capital. I hope you like the fun facts. Stay in tune.
Hola estudiantes, ¿cómo están? Bienvenido a la clase de español. Hoy vamos a estudiar los adjetivos demostrativos. Hello my beautiful people, how are you? Welcome to the class. Today we are going to learn demonstrative adjectives. Well, what are demonstrative adjectives and why are we learning it? These are the adjectives which are always used to point out or identify nouns, right? But they have a specific way of doing it by demonstrating their presence, right? In short, in simple words, we are going to learn how to be able to say things like this, that, these, those, this one over there, that one over there, those one over there, right? So that's about it. The entire class is divided into 3 categories, which is this one to refer to object which is close to you, and then that one to refer to object or objects which are slightly farther from you, and then that one over there means objects which are very far from you, right? So let us take the first one. The first one is este, which means this, but for an object which is masculine and singular. The next one is esta, which means this, but for an object which is feminine and singular. When we go to plural ones, these, which means for objects which are masculine, and estas means these, and plural in nature. Let's take some examples and things will be clearer. Este libro. Libro is a masculine object, so we are using este, and it is singular here. Este is for masculine singular. So este libro means this book. The next one is estas manzanas. Now manzana is a feminine object and manzanas means plural. So estas manzanas means these apples. Yeah. So folks, that was about this one. Let's move on to that one, object which is slightly far from you. The first one is ese. Ese means that for masculine singular object. The next one is esa, which also means that but for feminine object. Then we have esos and esas, which means those for masculine and feminine, of course plural objects respectively. Let's take some examples and things will be clearer. Esa calle. Now calle is actually la calle, which happens to be a feminine object. So esa is used, which means that for feminine singular. So esa calle means that road. Then the next is esos plátanos. Now platano is a masculine object, but here in this case we are using the plural form of it. So esos is used. Here esos is for masculine plural. Esos plátanos means those bananas. Let's move on to the third category, folks, which is that one over there for objects which are very far from here. The first one is aquel. Aquel means that one over there for masculine singular. Similarly, aquella is that one over there for feminine singular. Aquellos and aquellas are respectively for those ones over there for masculine and feminine. Let's take some examples. Aquella flor means that flower over there. Now flor happens to be a feminine object and singular in this case, so aquella from here. Let's take the next example.